Hey guys, Kelly Walker Slaughter here, your host of Warren First 931. And yes, we are doing one of our very first pop in podcasts with the very own Miller Photography. As you can see, the sign is right behind me. But again, Shelly and them are doing an amazing thing with our seniors this week and last week, the Warren County High School seniors. Again, if you want to not only just get into the yearbook, but if you want to get free senior photos, today is the day this week. So going with that, let's see, let's go to the girls right here. Senior girls, your photo shoot is from today to June the 20th. So again, you can call in and schedule a time to come in. I'm going to assume, can you walk in if you need to, or do you want to? Okay. Yeah, Shelly says you can come in and walk in. Their office hours are from 9 to 5, and you can give them a call at 668-1969. But again, the makeup date, if you're a boy and or girl and you missed your photo or can't make the photo shoots, the next makeup date is this Saturday, June the 22nd. And you do definitely need to call to get in to see, so you can get your times and stuff. But again, we have shared this on our Facebook page and Instagram as well. And I know Shelly and them have shared it on top of that. If you are a parent and you have to, like, again, as parents, we have to check our kids' emails. It happens. We need to help them to keep them going in this world. Um, Everything has been sent by email about the free photo shoot for these senior shots. But again, this is your only time. Last week and this week was the time when you could get these shots. So again, it starts today, June 18th through June the 20th. And again, makeup date, if you cannot, if you are a girl senior here at Warren County High School, the makeup date for boys and girls is Saturday, June the 22nd. But you need to call them at 668-1969. It's that easy. It's that simple. And if you got to get on it, guys. That's all I say. Now, with that said, going on, I'm going to do my text message I got this morning from Miss Becky. The Junior Auxiliary is presenting their 4th of July Yankee Doodle Parade located in downtown McMinnville. Now, in our newsletter that we just did, because we're going to coincide with all this, um, we're going to put more details in the upcoming days as we're getting it. But we do have dates and stuff that are correct for the fireworks shows. And again, it's all going to start on June the 29th, 2 weeks, or no, a week, I should say, from this Saturday. But again, the Yankee Doodle Parade, located downtown McMinnville, registration starts at 8:30 a.m. Lineup is at 9:15 a.m. and the parade is at 9:30 a.m. It's open to kids birth through fifth grade. Prizes for each age group. Group entries are welcome. It is a free event, so come one and all. Decorate your wagon, bike, scooter, stroller, or self to join the parade. And so that's the Junior Auxiliary presents the fourth annual Yankee Doodle Parade. It's right there. She just sent it to me vis-a-vis text message. So thank you, Becky, for that. And will But with that said, we do have the dates for most of the fireworks shows that are going on. And like I said, the first one is the Viola Valley Homecoming, which is the Viola Valley Stars and Stripes Festival. That is happening on June the 29th for food and music and fireworks. Come out for some family fun. We would like to thank our sponsors for helping make this event possible, like Security Federal Savings Bank, Morrison Hardware, Garrettson Stone and More, and Chris Springs Fireworks. Um, but with that said, 4 to 5:30 is the Cross Creek Bluegrass Gospel Band, followed by 5:30 to 7 the Sunset Drive, and then at 7 o'clock on June the 29th is the On the Road Again show, leading up to the fireworks, which I'm gonna say is probably at 9 o'clock. It doesn't say on the flyer when it actually is, but most of the fireworks shows are right at 9 o'clock. Following that, as of right now, July 4th, the McMinnville um, fireworks. Again, it's the Independence Day Freedom Fest celebration at the Milner Recreation Center on Thursday, July 4th. Festivities will start at 5 o'clock with food trucks, kids zones, and music by the Sound Machine. And that's all being brought to you by Ben Lomond Connect as well as First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. And the fireworks are going to be at 9 o'clock on, of course, July the 4th. Centertown is going to be doing their fireworks show at 9 o'clock, and the Morrison fireworks are going to be on July 6th at 9 o'clock. More details to come on that. One thing people has been asking me is like the rules and regulations, right? Of fireworks. And so I contacted the chief of police, Mrs. Mosley. So thank you to her. And she sent me their PDF file of what is the state rules and safety. It says the McMinnville Police Department wants everyone to enjoy the upcoming July 4th holiday. At the same time, educate residents about the dangers of fireworks and local ordinance on the use of fireworks. Discharge of fireworks inside the city of McMinnville are allowed through June the 8th and through July 8th during the hours of 1 p.m. through 12 midnight. However, any use of fireworks in residential areas after 10:30 p.m. shall be considered disturbing the peace. Residents have the right to complain to the police, and the police department can be notified about the users to discontinue the use of fireworks. McMinnville Police Department encourages residents to enjoy public display of fireworks, but however, when using consumer fireworks, please follow these safety tips. One, always purchase your fireworks from reliable sources. We have tons of people selling fireworks. Chris Springs Market, Mr. Dwayne, or no, sorry, Daryl Austin. Also, of course, the Smith brothers up there over around Save a Lot. Tons of firework options. Only light fireworks outdoors, away from homes, and flammable materials. Do not allow children to handle or ignite fireworks. Follow all instructions and warnings. Keep source of water nearby in case of a fire. And lastly, wear eye protection. So again, this is also in our newsletter. We do apologize. Normally our newsletters are out by now, but due to Father's Day, I just took a little pause and finished it up yesterday. So it is at the printers, and I was notified that the printer is needing some tender loving care. So I don't know if we're going to get how many we are going to get on the newsletters, but you can see all this details and more that I just talked about on our newsletter. And you can pick up hard copies at the McMinnville Warren County Chamber of Commerce, Jay's Restaurant, USA Gym, Gateway Tire and Service Center, Cumberland Biscuit Company, Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli, Children's Advocacy Center, Kimmy's Tea Room, the detention at the elementary, Pinnacle Orthopedics, McMinnville Drug Center, Prater's Barbecue, Reddick Brown Ford, Elegant Pet Spa, the Hitch Outfitters and General Store, Tammy's Market, and Stacy's Wellness and Pharmacy. So that's just to name a few. But we do have an amazing newsletter this week. Everything from talking about the swim team to the Tennessee Cow Rescue. They did their ribbon cutting, as well as we got to know a lot more about them and how they started, and how we are one of few approved Tennessee Cow Rescue facilities here in McMinnville, which I think is amazing. But again, and I did want to talk about this one thing too as well. Main Street Live is celebrating 20 years of entertaining of this free summer concert series. But with that said, this past Saturday, I ran into one of my good friends, Miss Deborah Northcutt, and she let me know that her mama, Teeny, passed away on May the 22nd. And she was telling me about her mom. Her mom was 95 years old, living her best life. And she was telling me that this is the first year that her mother missed Main Street Live. So on Friday night, what we did, I got with Jennifer and them at Main Street McMinnville, and we did at the end, um, Joe and them did a little pictures and did a little dedication to Teeny Northcutt. And so, with that said, we also did a little dedication in the newsletter with her as well. So make sure you check that out. But I just think it's amazing. You know, she didn't see that Main Street Live was just another event. It was something that to be involved in the community. And I always say, if you don't use these free, like, with these free concert series that's at the Security Federal West or, their lawn, if you don't use these, we lose them. So if you like going to free concerts or these events that we put on, you need to use them because if it doesn't come out with a huge attendance, they're not going to see any use for it and they always get rid of it. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Of course, I want to give some shout out love to our swim team. Of course, I love my littles, and they did a phenomenal job in Swanee this past weekend on Saturday. It all started off at 11 o'clock, and we did not beat Swanee, but we did beat Marshall County. So, but with that said, in the first meet against Swanee, as far as the points collectively. Swanee got 330 points to our 220. And then Marshall got 58 points to our 220. But even with the hot and the humidity, the temps, it was really bad this weekend. Being in that water was probably the best thing for these kids. And with that said, oh, I'm about to mess it up. With that said, it all started off with our 8 and under mixed relay, and they placed first in their heat, which was amazing. There were a lot of first place finishes enjoyed by Joshua Heffington, Abigail Laxton, Caden Gibson, Emma Reed, Hunter Cooper, Lennon Guthrie, DJ Ramirez. Also, there were a lot of second and third place winners as well, but I didn't get all those names. But again, it was great. I know that my son got in his 50-meter free relay. He got he had it in 57 seconds, which I was so proud of him. But he got second place in his heat that day. But our next swim meet is actually going on today, and it's going to be a home meet, which will be at the Gilly Pool. And with that said, being at the Gilly Pool is going to be closing at 4 o'clock today. So if you're at the Gilly Pool and you're thinking about going to, just to be a part of the, trying to stay cool in the summer weather, you need to go early so you can get all that experience throughout the entire day. And then at 4 o'clock, they're going to close down and we're going to get ready for our swim meet. Today we are playing, did I put it in there? Of course I did. It doesn't matter. I'll be there and I'll be doing the announcing, of course, as always. We have also been, if you have not been watching, this week going on is the trials for joining the Team USA. And last night was the swimming competitions. And I think today they're doing, again, they got to do one more round. And then Wednesday they're wrapping it up. And I know Paige said she was going out there because a couple of her friends are out there. And I didn't know that because she's from Florida. I was going to ask her today about the I think it's like Lilecki lady. I was going to ask her, are you friends with her? Because she was doing phenomenal. She kept winning first place in all her heats. But it's just so crazy. We had a wild, wild week last week, wrapping everything up into one conundrum, essentially. But it's all on our Business Buzz pages. We had not one, not two, but three. We had three red ribbon cuttings go on this week. So congratulations, of course, to the Tennessee Cow Rescue at Sammy Farms. A shout out to Caliber Collision, as well as Coffee Bank and Trust. There was back-to-back red ribbon cuttings with their grand openings, and I just think it's amazing how which is continuously that Warren County is ever so growing. And that's what we strive for. We want our town to be amazing and to be the best that it can be. So again, in our business buzz section, you will see all the ribbon cuttings and more in that. Also, giving some love to our uh, fellow Warren County Chamber of Commerce. It's called Raising the Woof. It's at the Chamber of Commerce on June the 28th, which is a Friday, and it's adoptable dogs. You can meet shelter dogs from Warren County and the City of McMinnville shelters. Donate. There's going to be also a donation drop off as well, and then you can drop off dog food, chew toys, monetary donations just to support the local shelters. There's going to be treat bags. Enjoy treat bags from the visitors, courtesy of Country Bark Boarding. Also, gift basket giveaway. Register to win. Dog is Good gift basket from the Country Bark Boarding. Also, the Chamber of Commerce is seeking an experienced grant writer to help drive their missions forward. So, if you know somebody that is an amazing writer, a grant writer, maybe this might be up their alley. So, make sure you check that out and get more details on that. And also, don't forget, going on right now, we are doing our first ever pop in podcast at Miller Photography Studios.
Yeah.
And right now is for your children. If you have a Warren County High School senior, last week was for the boys, this week is for the girls. They are doing free senior shots today because the goal of this is to make sure that no one is missed in that yearbook album. Everybody wants to get a yearbook. And they told me off there that last year there was almost or at 40 people not in the yearbook. You got to be in the yearbook. So, with that said, don't forget going on from today to June the 20th, it's the senior girls for the Warren County High School. You can call Miller Photography at 931 668 1969 and schedule your time to come in. If those dates do not work for you, that's okay. There's a makeup day, and that is on Saturday, June the 22nd, which is this Saturday. But you still have to call. Now, walk ins are welcome, but calling in and just letting them know if you're coming is also appreciated. Because if you're not coming and they wait and wait and wait, it's just is. But they're open 9 to 5 each day. So make sure you come and check that out. All right. Also, I had some people ask me about gas prices.
Okay.
And so I looked into it. I actually also wrote an article about it on in our paper as well. But as summer traveling is picking up, because I do believe, without looking it up, June the 21st, which is this Friday, is actually the first day of summer. It's officially summer. But with that said, as summer's heating up, people are like, is the gas prices going to go up? So I looked into it, and the national average price of a gallon of regular gasoline fell to 300 or $3.46, according to the data from the AAA. That is down from a month ago when the national average was sitting around $3.62 per gallon. A year ago on this day, the price was $3.59 a gallon. Now, Gas Buddy, head of petroleum analysis, spoke to. I got this quote from Fox Business News. They're expecting the national average to spend the majority of the summer between $3.25 to $3.75 per gallon, which is the line where prior expectations. But however, they noted that there might be, some wild cards or slight changes depending on, you know, the need for gas. So, so with that said, but again, as of right now, hopefully it will stay in that. I wouldn't mind going back to almost $2 or a dollar, but it is what it is. Don't forget, Randall Walker Farms is also got blueberries for sale. They are now available. Get them while you can. And before you go to the nursery, what I would suggest to do is to call, because people are calling and they're almost gone before lunchtime. So, but call 931 635 9535 to double check to see if the blueberries are still, she still has any left. But every day we get new ones in. Now, if you're trying to get blueberries to make a jam or a preserve or even a dessert, I have to put that out there. We do have frozen berries available at Randall Walker Farms, which is just as good. And that was from last year's batch. And a lot of people get that for freezer jam and all that. And we hear just good things about the ones that were frozen. But again, it looks like if it works out like it is, if it continues to do this, where we keep running out of blueberries, there won't be any frozen ones left. So if you want any berries, go for the frozen ones. Just saying. But if you want the fresh ones, so because you're eating them by hand, I understand. I totally understand.
All right, so on the 12th.
We did do this last night. Me and Miss Sheila Fan. We were at the Warren County Republican Party meeting last night. We got invited. Ryan J. Moore it's like, you need to go there and check it out. It's really good. It's really great. It's very informative. So I went there last night for two reasons. One, because I've never been to one before. And two, I was like, is there anything I can help to get y'all's information out there? And I would do the same thing for the Democratic Party if they want me to come out there. But I think their next thing is a watch party for the presidential thing. But with that said, we did Facebook Live last night, broadcasting the Warren County Republican Party. And they talked about their meetings of what happened last meeting and talked about is there going to be a Reagan party this year? And there's not, unless by some crazy thing they come up with the funds. Also, they talked about the minutes from the meeting. And then they also talked about Scott Kelly was the guest speaker last night at the Republican meeting, and he was talking about his big thing is on one of his campaign drives is bringing God back into the schools somehow. And so they went through all that with a program called LifeWise, and I think it was great. So again, we just gotta wait and see. I do know that they only needed 50 signatures to get the ball rolling, and they have over 100 signatures. So with that said, the 100 signatures gets the step. I think they're on step 3 or 4 now. So again, if you want to be a part, whether it's the Democratic or Republican or Independent Party, there are outlets out there here in our community where you can do that and be a part of it. But the next event for the Republican Party is going to be two things. July 11th from 5 to 7 p.m. They're going to have early voting kickoff and ice cream social at the Warren County Farmers Market. All Republican candidates will be able to speak. Ice cream will be provided by Sweet September, and it's paid by the Warren County Republican Party. Local and district candidates. The WCRP has planned a fun night of fellowship and encourages our county to come out and vote. So this is the day before voting. Speaking of that as well, because I did want to make sure I could access this really quickly. Robert McCormick, he is running for Tennessee State Representative for the 43rd District, which is Warren and White counties. And where's it? I know he shared it. Hold on. I've seen it the other day.
Okay, and then in March.
Summer.
In March, we're going to go.
I'm not seeing it. Okay.
College cap and gown.
Maybe he made it on the thing. Let me go back to mine because I know it's on mine.
Kindergarten cap and
Hold on a
gown.
second. I gotta find
What
it.
color are they? Are they white? Okay. Let's double check. Every college cap and gown, and then on.
I know I shared it.
Okay, do you have, in April, do you have
Oh man, I
West?
just saw that.
Yeah, you got West cap and gown, the Northeast cap and gown.
Oh, also before I forget, the Gilly Pool will also be closing not just on June 18th at 4 p.m., but August the 1st at 4 p.m. And I'm gonna say because of the primary election.
Okay, that's all I have right now, so every college is supposed to be back.
And
to
also
me
too,
about
speaking of
something.
voting
Their
stuff.
makeup day.
Voter registration deadline, guys, is July the 2nd. So if you want to be able to vote in this election coming up, you need to get your voter registration on because the deadline is July the 2nd. All right. Well, now I can't find it.
Their first one at 9:15, Renee. Well, they think that's our boy coming in.
But coming up,
Boy coming in. 9:15.
let's see. Because I'm looking for my events. Yeah.
Looks like there's only one going to be coming in at, or two coming in at 9:30. The other three. I think there's less girls, right? No, that's, I don't know, maybe there is. I feel like there's less girls.
So Robert McCormick is having a fish fry next
But
week.
there's plenty of boys.
And I
coming
cannot
in.
tell you the date or the
Throughout the
time yet,
week.
but it's going to be at the farmer's market. And I know he sent it to me, and I know I shared it, but now I can't find it. So I do apologize. The McMinnville Parks and Rec posted this yesterday. Do you want your child to gain more in-depth knowledge on the game of soccer? We have a perfect opportunity this summer. McMinnville Parks and Recreation has teamed up with the All In Football Club Tennessee to host a 3-day soccer camp July 15th through the 17th. Now, this camp is open to the players in the U6 through U14 age groups, and it's $40 per player to register. Head to the link they have set up here on their Facebook page. Select the MYS Summer Soccer Camp tab and register to follow. Just follow all those steps. Registration will close, though, on June the 23rd. And it's online only. So if you have a soccer player that you know they would love to do this camp, this is what you need to do. This McMinnville Youth Soccer Summer Camp. So get on that because your last day to register for that is June the 24th, which is this Sunday. Don't forget that. Let's
Yes.
see. Checking everything. All right. Let's see. Happy Tuesday, City of McMinnville Pro. We have some happy dogs that are ready to go to good homes. If you have any questions about these great dogs, please comment or message below. Call them at 473-2553. And you got Xena, which we've talked about in our newsletter. You got Dobie. You got, I think this is Carlos. God love it. Also Bruce and Marshall Mathers. There's tons of dogs in there. So make sure you check that out. I'm going to share the post as
The
well.
makeup day is this Saturday.
Okay.
This Saturday.
Rock Island Trolley
July.
posted this yesterday. To all our talented friends, open mic night at the Trolley is this Thursday beginning at 7 p.m. until it's over. So make sure you check that out. If you go to the detention at the elementary and you see Miss Jocelyn, today is her birthday. She's another new hire. She'll be working attractions on the floor. Her favorite color is blue. She loves chocolate, and we can't wait to get to know her better. Let's see.
It's $30, yes.
So I did comment the other day, the cafe at Tree City, they were saying, they're giving hints about the coffee, the roasting partners that they're partnering up with. And I just put it out there just to get it out of the way of being, is it Starbucks? Just let's get it out of the way. I don't care to be that person.
All right, I've got
Hold
it down
on.
for July the 24th. Do you want to come closer to time? Give me a time, or let me just go ahead and set him for as soon as he gets out of school. Well, 24th, or they.
So clue number 2 today is it's founded in Nashville.
Until I had kids out of school a long time.
I don't know. See, Lemon is back. They are open today from 10 to 5, so make sure you check that out.
Okay, great. All right.
Let's see.
And what is your phone number?
Oh, I did get an email and now I don't know where it went.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. All right, you're welcome. Bye.
Okay. I'm okay with it. Just make so many things happen all at once. Yeah, there we go. Retail. Oh, so just for everybody's information, I just got a text message. Janice Boulding is having a town hall meeting at the county building at 1. Is that happening today? Today. In the Magnolia Room. I'm going to see if that is what date is that? I wonder if that's today. Yes. So today, Janice Bowen is making her appearance in McMinnville and the town hall meeting at the county building at 1 in the Magnolia Room. So make plans for that. Thank you, Melody, for letting me know. Let's see. I'm looking for more fun stuff. Okay, now we go to my page. I noticed that we shared this yesterday, and of course, we made a mention about this about the crossroads. The Rock Island Trolley was privileged of being picked to be on Tennessee Crossroads, and I want to say that was last Wednesday. And so I can't wait to see what showcasing our great town here is. But yesterday, the Nashville Public Television Service on their social media posted Joe Elmore, which of course is the host of Tennessee Crossroads. He passed away. 37 years. Says there's no easy way to say this. Our beloved friend and Tennessee Crossroads host for 37 years passed away this morning following a long illness. As Joe would have wanted, the show he helped create will continue, as will his spirit. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you do. Also, I wanted to shout out to NHC Healthcare of McMinnville. This week, they're celebrating the CNAs. And with that said, Rachel Barnes was chosen as the NHC Healthcare McMinnville CNA of the Year and was honored at the company banquet a couple days ago. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. Also, something neat Families in Crisis New Beginnings is doing. They're doing a caffeinate and connect with FIC. Come and see their new offices out in Grundy today. That was yesterday from 12 for any iced or hot coffees. I did post that as I see it being published. With that said, if you want to help any of these organizations that we're talking about, please make sure you call them because they're always looking for help on donations. I also posted the other day the Juneteenth celebration with Kane Who, and I shared it from the Young Men United page, a young man singing and playing on that keyboard, and he sounds phenomenal. The Warren County Youth Leadership applications are now open. If you are a high school junior interested in broadening your leadership skills and meeting community leaders, pick up an application today at the Warren County Chamber of Commerce or give them a call at 931-473-6611. So again, yep, I already talked about that one. And don't forget, if you missed the Republican Party meeting last night, we did go Facebook Live with it as well. So you can look at that and check it out. And before I forget, because I'm getting text messages everywhere. Hold on a second. If he does show up and he fixes it, I would like the whole 130. But if not, I'll take the 50. Okay. Now we're going to do our community calendar, which of course is being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford. So again, let's post that up. Let me pull it up. Yes, I know. Thank you, commenter. My voice is still not back completely. I'm trying the best I can. I always say it is what it is. Here we go. So today is Tuesday the 18th. Don't forget, going on between now and the 20th, here at Miller Photography, they are doing senior pictures for the Warren County High School girls. If you are listening and you're a parent, they got emailed to them. It is for free to get their senior shots here and to get in the yearbook for this year. So if you have a son or a daughter, last week was the boys. This week is the girls. But with that said, if you are a parent of a boy that missed his senior pictures, you can call them here at their office and reschedule that because the makeup date is on the 22nd. But all you gotta do is call them up here and we'll give you more details on that in just a few. But going on the 18th through the 20th is the girls, and you can call and make an appointment. They got some coming in this morning as well. But again, this is free at Miller Photography going on right now. And I thought it was very important to have my photo, like, with the gown and everything. So, it's one of those stepping stones you should do it when you're a senior, right? But as I say, today is Tuesday the 18th. Tonight at Smooth Rapids is Singo from 7 to 8. Survey Time Showdown is at Smooth Rapids tomorrow, followed by the trivia night at Smooth Rapids on the 20th. This weekend, on the 22nd, is Paddle Fest, helping benefit kids of the community. And that all is going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you want any more details on that, contact Kids of the Community. It all starts at Pepper Branch. Sunday, it's Fun Day at Sammy Farms, of course, the cow rescue here in Warren County. They offer small groups or individuals can come out and just enjoy hanging out with the cows and, feeding them snacks or reading to them. And it's just really neat what they have got going on up there. Followed by the Warren County Commission's meeting is on Monday the 24th. The Historic Zoning Commission's meetings on the 25th. The Board of Zoning Appeals meeting is on Tuesday as well. And the Regional Planning Commission is on Tuesday. The MES monthly board meeting is on the 27th. And then, of course, before I forget to mention this too, I am going to be, broadcasting tomorrow. So I did yesterday, today, and I'll be here tomorrow broadcasting as well. Or not here, but I'll be doing one more broadcast. There will be no podcast from Thursday to Thursday. So for the next 6 days, business days, I will not be doing a podcast. I will be going out of town on vacation for my 40th birthday. So my birthday's on June the 24th. I'm so ecstatic. Turning 40. I'm so happy. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're getting older and you always just have all this energy. Well, my kids give me that. But with that said, I will be out. And so everything with Warren First will kind of be put on a pause to a point. We'll still be doing some social media stuff. But as far as podcasting in the newsletter for the 24th, we will not. So you're aware of that. But again, I am live here at Miller Photography in McMinnville, downtown McMinnville. And they have got going on, once again, a free opportunity, free photo shoot for your senior shots, which again is what's going to go in your yearbook with the tuxedos and the formal. So from the 18th through the 20th is the girls this week. Now, last week was the boys. If you missed that, you can call and schedule for the makeup date, which is June the 22nd. And you can give them a call at 931-668-1969. It's that easy. It's that simple. Now, if any of these dates do not work out, you can call them to see what they can do. But other than that, they are taking walk-ins as well, but they prefer you to call so they know like a good head count of what's coming in. So their number again is 931-668-1969. But if you're thinking as a parent, like, well, I didn't hear about this, well, you're not going to hear about it because it went to your kid's email. So if your kid didn't check their email, so there you go. But again, here at Miller Photography, between the 18th and the 20th, is the Warren County High School Senior Girls Free Shoot. So get it going, guys. If you're a senior, spread the word out. Spread it out. And I think that is it for today. As I'm going to share a couple things real quick. Yep, that's it. So with that said, Warren County, as always, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. If there is an event that is important to you, it's always important to us. And you can let me know by texting me at 931-305-0869. You can also email me at warrenfirst931@gmail.com as well. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. As you know, we diligently work through that with Spotify. I'm about over it. I really am. But with that said, to stay in the know, to stay connected to your community. These are ways to do that. And also, if you want to view the community calendar here at Warren First, you can actually go because we teamed up with the Chamber of Commerce. Everything that I mentioned that's on the community calendar and more is on the Chamber's calendar because that's us typing that in. So again, make sure you check that out and just get to know what all is happening in McMinnville. You can't say there's nothing going on. But as I always say, remember Warren County, keep it first. Enjoy your